Hello everyone, today's menu will be molasses cookies. They're soft and chewy and so easy to make with the perfect spice and glaze. They are not only for the holidays, they are perfect any day. So if you're ready, let's get baking. In a medium bowl, I have some all-purpose flour and I'm going to add in some ground cinnamon, along with some baking soda. And then with some ground ginger and ground cloves. And then also a little bit of salt. And then I'm just gonna go in and give it all a good mix, combine everything well. Okay, this looks good. All nice and mixed in. And then I'm just going to set this aside for now. Here in a large bowl, I have some softened butter, and then I'm going to add in some sugar. I know this looks a lot, but trust me, it's gonna be delicious. Then I'm just going to use my handheld mixture, and then I'm going to beat them until they're nice and creamy. Okay, now that it's nice and creamy, I'm going to add in the molasses. Get everything out of this measuring cup. And then I'm also going to add in 2 eggs, and make sure they are at room temperature because you don't want them to be ice cold from the refrigerator. All right, and then I'm just gonna go in and give it all a nice mix, combine everything well, about another 2 or 3 minutes. And then I'm just gonna give it a stop for a second. I'm gonna go in with my spatula and I'm just going to scrape down the sides. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go back in and mix it a little bit more. Okay, now it's all nice and mixed in. Just gonna use my spatula again, scrape down the sides one more time. And then they are nice and thick and fluffy, and that's what you're looking for. Okay, and then now I'm going to bring in the dry ingredients, and then I'm just going to dump it into the wet ingredients. You could do this one little at a time, or you could just dump everything in there at once, like what I'm doing. And then I'm just gonna go back in, and then I'm going to combine the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. And if you have a bigger bowl, then do use it. I'm just going to gently fold them in, just to kind of get it all nice and incorporated. You can also use your handheld mixer too if you wish, but just put it on the lowest speed. But I'm just going to use my spatula to just kind of fold them all in, get it all nice and mixed in. Okay, now that everything is all nice and mixed in and incorporated, I'm going to cover it with plastic wrap. And then I'm going to pop this in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes so the cookie will be nice and chewy. So the dough been sitting in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes. And I'm just going to remove the plastic wrap. And then I'm just going to go in with a spoon. You could go in with your hands. I'm going to grab a spoon, and then I'm just going to roll the balls into about 1 inch. And then they shouldn't be sticky at all. They should be perfect to just roll them out. And I'm just going to roll it to about 1 inch. And then I'm just going to place it onto the cookie sheet. And then do make sure to preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Okay, just like that. And then I'm just going to continue with the rest of my rolling. And then you do want to set them apart at least half an inch to an inch, because they will spread. Okay. And then now these are ready to go into the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes, and do not overcook them if you want to be chewy. Okay, let's make the glaze. Here in a small bowl, I also have a shifter, and then this is powdered sugar. I'm just going to dump it in here, and then I'm just going to shift it. And I'm just going to press down the rest of them. And then here I have some whole milk, and I'm just going to add it to the sugar. And then I'm just going to give it all a good mix, combine everything well. Okay, and then if it's too thick, then add more milk, and then if it's too thin, then add more powdered sugar. Okay, and then I'm going to add some corn syrup, and this is to help it to give it nice and glossy look. You're not going to want to skip this part, but if you don't have it, then it is optional. Okay, and I'm just going to go back in and give it another whisk, combine everything well. Okay, now this looks good. And then I'm just going to set this aside until ready to use. Here is the end results of the molasses cookies. I hope you'll give the recipe a try. The measurements are in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.